Good afternoon, class. It is Mr. Wong here. So let's continue with the passive voice. First, let's look at page 98 of your book. Page 98 of your book. Let's check the answers in exercise 5 and exercise 6 first. So let's look at question 1. So 500,000 crimes in the UK are committed by ex-prisoners. I think this piece of information is very important, so let's keep it. Number 2, each year in the USA, around 100 prisoners are sentenced to death by judges. So obviously, the phrase by judges is redundant, so we should cross it out. Because the judges, only the judges have the power to set the penalty, right? Okay, number 3, in the UK, the death penalty was abolished by the government in 1998. So here, again, we should cross out by the government, because only the government has the authority, or only they have the power to do so. And number 4, around 10% of murders in the USA are committed by women. So here, this piece of information is important. We're talking about the difference between men and women here, so we have to keep it. Number 5, on average, murderers are released from UK prisons by the authorities after 16 years. So again, we should cross out by the authorities. So here the authorities refer to the government. All right, so only the government has the power to do so. So that is redundant. Okay, then let's look at exercise 6. So we have to change these sentences into the passive voice. So I have written it somewhere here. Let's take a look. Okay, so please check your answers. Make sure the tense is correct. You have to keep the tense in the original sentence. So number 2, I'm often invited to parties. Number 3, I've been contacted by an old childhood friend on Facebook. 4, I was given money for my last birthday. Number 5, I was taught how to ride a bicycle by my father. 6, I'm being picked up from school today by my mother. Right? Okay, so let's look at page 126 in your book. Page 126. Let's move to page 126 of your book. So let's underline something here first. So we use the passive when we are more interested in the action itself than the doer of the action. For example, the bank has been robbed 3 times. So we don't want to emphasize who robbed the bank. Okay, we only want to focus on the bank here. And the next one, however, if we want to mention the agent, we need to use the word by. For example, the bank was robbed by 3 men. So we form the passive with an appropriate form of the verb to be and the past participle form of the main verb. For example, the robbers will be arrested soon, or the robbers have been arrested, and the robbers were arrested. So remember, no matter which tense it is, we can all find the past participle here in a sentence, right? Okay, so let's look at more examples. For example, present simple, too many crimes are committed every year. Present continuous, Tony is being questioned by the police. How about past simple, when was the money stolen? Past continuous, the police station was still being built in 2005. Present perfect, a homeless shelter has just been opened in my town. Past perfect, someone told me I had been seen at the crime scene. And the last one, well, he will be sentenced to at least 10 years in prison. Okay, so we can always find the past participle no matter what the tense is, right? Okay, let's look at exercise 1. So you have to rewrite the sentences in the passive. Use an agent only if necessary. Okay, so please do it now. Pause the video and do the questions now. Okay, let's check the answers together. I'll write it here. Let's add a sticky note. Okay, let's make it bigger first. Okay, so exercise 1. So question 1, somebody has stolen my bicycle. So somebody is not important, right? So it should be my bicycle. We have to keep the tense. So has been stolen. Okay. And how about number 2? Somebody will clean the office later. So somebody again is not important. So the office will be cleaned later. So again, future tense. Okay, I'll make it bigger. Okay, number 3, the police are using a new computer system to investigate crimes. So a new computer system and then we have to keep the tense. So is being used, and this time the agent, the police, is important, right? So by the police, and then the purpose is also important, so to investigate crimes. Okay, and then number 4, police destroyed 20 books at the city library last month. So it should be people. So 20 books. So people, the term people is not important, so we'll just omit it. So 20 books were destroyed at the city library last month. Okay, and then question 5, journalists were asking a lot of questions. So a lot of questions were being asked by journalists. Okay. Okay, and then question 6, we have sold 10 silver rings today. So I think we is not important. So here 10 silver rings have plural, so we use have been sold today. Okay, and then 7, somebody found a wallet full of money yesterday. So somebody again is not important and can be omitted. So a wallet full of money was found yesterday. Alright, and then the last one, students at our school will remember Miss Jenkins, comma, the head teacher. So we have to keep the noun phrase. So Miss Jenkins, comma, the head teacher. So don't forget the comma after the noun phrase, right? So we have 2 commas here, and then will be remembered. So who will remember her? By students at our school. Okay, so please check your answers after you've done the questions. Alright, and then so this time exercise 2 and exercise 3 will be your homework. Please do the questions, and we'll check the answers on Wednesday. All right? Okay, see you on Wednesday. Goodbye, class.